You want to learn how to make inexpensive, high-quality videos for your flipped classroom? Well, find out how using Explain Everything and YouTube. And if that's a little visually disturbing, there. Let's find out how. Step number 1 is to get an app on your iPad that you can use to make your own presentations. It's kind of like a PowerPoint, but it's a little bit more than that. And I use Explain Everything because it's not very expensive and has a lot of good, easy features. You can import pictures, videos, create your own text. It is extremely easy to use. And there are many tutorials on YouTube that explain how to use Explain Everything, so I'm not going to go into that. And it only costs $2.99 for the app, and that's everything. There's no more upgrades to buy. No, I'm not making any money off of this for Explain Everything, but I've just been using it for a long time and it works quite well. After you've made your first presentation, you're going to upload it onto YouTube, and then you're going to import it into Schoology, and your students will access it through an assignment that you create in Schoology. So you first have to start off with a finished presentation, something that you've made on Explain Everything. There's a little tiny house in the lower right hand corner. If you click on that, it'll take you back to the startup screen for Explain Everything, and it'll also ask you to save it, and you want to save it quite often. I would definitely save it before you upload it. When you're ready to upload, you're going to click on this YouTube section, which is this little export button. You can go directly to YouTube once you've set up your account, which I'll show you in just a second. This is the next page that will appear before you bring it up to YouTube. Be careful because by default it'll be called Made with Explain Everything, both the name and the description. And I found a few dozen videos on YouTube that are called Made with Explain Everything because nobody went and changed the name of their movie. You can do that now, or you can do that when you get into YouTube. All you have to do is click the Publish button, and it'll automatically upload to your linked YouTube account. To do that, back on the startup page for Explain Everything, there's a little mechanical button here, and if you click that, it'll take you to a bunch of different options, one of which is Accounts, and you can link this to your Dropbox, to your Evernote, to Box, to Google Drive, to YouTube, Vimeo, and there's even a few more down there. Quite a bit. This is one of the reasons why I like this app. It has a lot of usability through many other different applications in online programs. Then depending on your video, it'll take a few minutes to upload onto YouTube. And by the way, you'll have to create a YouTube account. Why do I use YouTube? There are other video sharing websites out there. I like YouTube because my students like YouTube. They're on there a lot. They have accounts. They can not friend me. That's a different application. They can subscribe to me. So every time I upload a video, including this one right now, they will get an email that lets them know that I've uploaded something. That way I don't even have to tell them. They can find it themselves. And one thing I recommend is that you create playlists to organize the different videos you're going to be uploading. You can see I've got 7 in this series. There's 10 here, 2. It makes it easier for my subscribers, for my students, to find the content if they can't find it in Schoology, or if for some reason the video doesn't play in Schoology, like with the current iPad program. Version, that's what it's called, iPad version. Once your video is uploaded onto YouTube, onto your own account page, this is what you will see. And I have changed the title. It's no longer called Made with Explain Everything. Given it my own title, I use this button to edit the details on it. I can add different words that students can search for, or use to search, and they'll land on my video in case they couldn't find it in Schoology. And if you want to share it, which you will do if you want to bring it into Schoology. So in your account, this is what it'll look like when you just need to click on Share, which you can do with any video, by the way, not just your own, as long as the author of that video, the person who uploaded it, allows you to. You have the ability to not let anybody else share it. But many videos out there, especially educational, allow you to share them for your own use. So when you click on that share button, by default, you will get a URL code that will take you right to YouTube and right to your particular video. I didn't use that at first, but I found that some of my students, again, couldn't see the videos embedded in Schoology, depending on the browser and the device they were using. So from now on, with every assignment I make, I embed both I link the direct code by using this, and I also embed it. When you click on Embed, you will get a longer code, and when you copy and paste that into Schoology, you'll see what that looks like at the end. All they have to do in the Schoology assignment is click on it, and they can watch the video without ever going to YouTube. This is the editing your assignment page in Schoology, and this is that first URL code that I copied. I paste it right into the text of the written assignment, and if I want to go back and do an embedded video, I'm going to click on this link button, and then I'm going to copy it from YouTube and paste it on this page. I'm just going to paste it right in here. I can give it a title, whatever I want to call it, so my students can see it, and once I click attach, they now have the linked version, which once again plays it right in Schoology. And that's about it. And if you're even a little bolder, you can also import videos of yourself if you're not too embarrassed, and have a lot of different videos uploaded into your account for your students to watch. So have fun. And that's all there is to it. After a while, you're going to have a whole series of videos that you've uploaded, and students will be able to find them.